Oh wow, here we go. This is a blue-ringed octopus. They are one of the most venomous sea creatures in the world. One bite from a blue-ringed octopus can stop you breathing within half an hour. And they are common all over Australia. Actually, spotting one is going to be tough though. I feel like I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. Blue-ringed octopus hunt at night, so it's a perfect time to find them out of their hiding places. But to do that, I have to do a night dive. It's not only trying to find one of the most deadly creatures in the ocean, also doing a night dive for the first time for ages. This is like another planet. Hello, Mr. Stingray. We might have to try a different spot. What an amazing dive, seriously. The amount of stuff you can see at night under the water is absolutely mental. This is my last chance to find a blue-ringed octopus, so I've put out a call to the locals. Oh wow, here we go. This is a blue-ringed octopus. We've spent the whole night trying to find them on our night dive. The fisherman's fishing for prawns, and that's exactly what these guys are hunting for. They are one of the most venomous sea creatures in the world. Very gently, use my tongs to try and get him to show off his blue rings. Oh wow, that's amazing. Actually, it's very rare to get bitten by them. They don't want to bite you, but if anybody does come in contact with them and pick them up and play around with it, it's obviously going to try and bite. They tend to live in kind of very, very shallow rocky pool areas. So any kids that are playing around, they might see one of these and see how amazingly beautiful they are. They pick them up and then get bitten by them. And the blue-ringed octopus is an incredibly deadly creature. There's enough toxin in one bite to kill a human in minutes. They live in areas often populated by people, which makes them especially dangerous. Okay, the sun's really coming down now. I think it's time to put our octopus back into the water where he belongs. See ya, mate. Both the fisherman and the blue ring are hunting in this lake for prawns. Usually they avoid each other, but they can't always avoid ending up in the same nets. Despite being very deadly, this blue ring isn't looking for a fight. He just wants to get on with his dinner, and I am lucky to have had the opportunity to help him return to the wild. Blue-ringed octopus, yes! There's miles of coastline in Australia, but so much access to water means so much opportunity for crossover with some of Australia's most dangerous creatures. Everyone knows about the great white shark and the crocodiles, but arguably Australia's most deadly creatures are less well known. The jellyfish. And at this time of the year, it's the stinger season. I want to see which species to most look out for and where they live. My first point of call is world famous Bondi Beach. And who better to find more about the types of stingers in the region than the Bondi Rescue Lifesavers.
Hey Jack, how are you?
How's it going?
Yeah, good. Tourists from overseas, they've been stung and it's a jellyfish and they think they're going to die in about 5 minutes. I think there's some blue bottles here. You might be in luck.
There we go, our first jellyfish, the blue bottle.
You pick them up, they sting you still.
To pick up a blue bottle, you're okay picking up from the top, but don't touch the stinger, the thing dragging down. Touch that, that's going to be extremely painful.
We get little kids playing in the sand and see them and they grab them.
Yeah, I think it's just over the
stings the shit out of their hands. They're venomous, but they're not deadly. The worst day for us is when there are blue bottles and we're going in to do rescues. knowing that, well, you're saving someone's life, but you're getting stung at the same time. So, you know, it's a hazardous job.
The blue bottle jellyfish are common in and around the waters of Sydney. They can sting you, but they are certainly not going to be deadly. To find out which jellyfish species can be dangerous, I have to venture up north. I'm heading for Palm Cove in far north Queensland, where I've heard that a tiny but deadly box jellyfish called irukandji live. The first thing you want to do when you arrive here is jump in the sea. There's two species of jellyfish in these waters that are particularly dangerous to people, the irukandji and the box jellyfish. This is lifeguard Kel. His daily routine each morning is to keep these beaches safe from jellyfish. And today, I'm joining him to see if we can find any. First, I need protection.
I've got a little stinger suit of your own, so welcome to Australia.
Ah, thanks. I feel like Batman here, Kel.
Yeah, it's not the best look.
We need to pull this big net through the waters, filtering out any jellyfish coming through. The species of jellyfish that we could come across is the irukandji, a tiny jellyfish that, unlike the blue bottles we found in Sydney, these ones are dangerous. If we do find any, we will need to shut down the beach for the day.
Okay, so now we want to empty out the tube into our sample bucket to see what we've caught.
There's one in here, it must be quite hard to see it.
Yeah, really difficult to see in this water, and in the light you might be able to see their outline and the shadow in the bucket.
Well, I don't think I can see anything there, Kel.
I think, yeah, we're lucky. It's the only type of fishing where we don't want to catch anything.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
So no catch is a good thing.
Today, no irukandji. Good thing for the tourists, but for me, I'm curious to see just how tiny these jellyfish are. Luckily, Kel has caught one earlier.
I've got a
Wow,
couple
that's the irukandji there?
Yeah, I've got
Man.
a couple of samples we've caught previously.
You would never know if that was in the water. So the stingers on just on the little tail bits there.
Well, in the irukandji, unlike other jellyfish, they've actually got little stinging cells on their head as well as on their tentacles.
The stinging cells deliver a potent venom that is extremely painful and can cause heart failure. But its toxin also has an unusual psychological side effect called the irukandji syndrome.
As they say, it's a pending sense of doom. They feel like they're going to die. It's a really horrible feeling.
Unlike the harmless blue bottle jellyfish, the more potent venom of the irukandji puts it among the most deadly jellyfish in the world. But luckily, sting cases are very rare each year, because these lifeguards are here to spot any threats on the horizon. Well, we've not found any irukandji today, which is a good thing. It shows that Kel's doing an amazing job of doing these drags every morning to keep these beaches safe from the potentially deadly irukandji jellyfish. These are floodplains called gibber plains, huge expanses of land that are so dry and inhospitable that the earth dries up and cracks. People call them the moon plains. And that's where I'm headed today. It's going to be 7,000 kilometers to get to the area where the inland taipan, the most venomous snake in the world, lives. And who knows what we're going to find on our way. And off we go. It's a long journey right into the heart of Australia. So we've been driving for 2 days already, and we're not actually even into the outback yet. Just shows how big this country is. Absolutely massive. We're reaching the edge of civilization. The last human home before we enter snake country. This place is home to only about 20 people. It's really, really remote. It's time for me to keep my eyes peeled for reptiles. Want to listen? Still no sign of taipans. I have to up my game if I'm going to catch this snake. This is the habitat for the inland taipan, the most venomous snake in the world. It needs that venom to be able to kill its prey as quickly as possible, because its prey item is the long-haired rat, which has claws and teeth that are very sharp. It's such a harsh environment out here. You really don't want to lose your prey, because it might be another few weeks before you see anything coming along. And this is their hiding place. There's holes here, and they live in this kind of underground labyrinth. which is going to make it particularly difficult for us to find one of these guys. So the best chance of us finding one is for me to get on top of the vehicle, and Susie's going to be driving up and down. We're going to be doing this for days on end, and we're going to be looking for a snake possibly coming out of his hole, and that'll be our chance to find one. It's taking us hours of road cruising to finally see a glimmer of hope. So this is a snake shed, and it's in perfect form actually. Who knows, this could be a baby inland taipan. It's absolutely pristine. Sometimes when you're looking for snakes in an area like this, you think, oh, I can't believe there's anything around here. It's so hostile, it's so hot. It doesn't feel like anything can live here, but there really is. And here's the sign that there are snakes here. Once again, no taipans. It's time to call it a day. Today is our last chance to find this elusive snake. And suddenly... Snake!
Oh no, it's that stick again.
So this stick here, not even a stick, it's an old exhaust pipe or something. That is the only thing that looks like a snake up and down this road. It's just painful. There's probably only a few individuals in this whole massive landscape. So we're looking for a needle in a haystack. Sodding piece of junk. We make the most of the final hours of sunlight, but to no avail. I can't believe, I'm really disappointed. We've probably done about 2,000 kilometers. It's been endless and we haven't found a single snake on this road. And I feel this is the point where I'm gonna have to give up, which I really hate saying that, but that's it. We're not gonna find the inland taipan right now. I'm not gonna give up though. I'm gonna find the inland taipan at some point. Despite being the most venomous snake in the world, a wild inland taipan has never killed anyone. I mean, no one lives here, so it's not like there's anyone around to get bitten. It was incredibly disappointing not to find the taipan, but it just goes to show how rare these snakes are. This is the Sydney funnel web. Just one bite can kill a human. They end up in people's shoes where it's nice and cool, and that's how people end up getting bitten. Do not underestimate the power of that venom. There are scientists all over the world studying venom. I'm on my way to meet David Wilson from the James Cook University. He's been studying the venom types from funnel web spiders for many years. To do that, he has to milk them. And that's what I'm here to do today, to milk a funnel web. David, how are you?
How are you doing?
Good to see you. Have you got some spiders in here at all?
Yeah, we've got a few in the lab, so we'll pop in there and have a go at milking.
Cool. Never milked a funnel web before. There can't be many labs in the world which has venomous spiders in there.
Not many. Yeah. Just want to put that on.
Try and work out how this works. This doesn't bode well if I'm going to be milking a funnel web.
We've got the spiders in this cabinet. We've got Sydney funnel web here.
That's come all the way from Sydney.
Yes. Just grab some gear, pipette to collect the venom, some forceps to control the spider, and a highly technical straightened paper clip to help get the spider out.
Just putting the gloves on. I don't think these will be quite the protection I need in case the funnel web did jump on me. But she's not going to just jump out and kind of attack us.
Keep the pipette vertical.
Right.
If you do this, they can start to run up.
To milk this spider, it has to produce venom, which means it has to be annoyed. But this spider has its own plans. This is ridiculous. They're so unbelievably cranky. I got it! Drop's coming out. Yeah. That tiny drop, that's what we need in order to extract the molecules
causes a massive increase in heart rate and blood pressure, and so people suffer a hemorrhage in their brain or their lungs fill with blood.
Wow. But for a spider that could be a killer, David is discovering its venom has some potentially remarkable medical benefits. The venom we collected has been analysed.
This is what our sample has produced.
This is our venom right here?
Yep,
Wow.
that's it.
Each peak here represents an individual protein molecule in the venom. David has noticed that this protein molecule, when added to a petri dish infested with cancer cells, destroys the cancer.
The venom may be useful to treat cancer.
Wow. There could be one molecule that can be killer to us, but also one molecule that actually could save people's lives.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely
right.
fascinating. I don't think the spider knows quite the job that she's doing for cancer research. Thanks so much.
worries.
Cheers.
Thank you for
Awesome.
visiting.
Yeah. I've been all over Australia hunting down venomous creatures that most people think are terrifying. But in fact, that might be a savior for people with cancer. Venom science, yes,